All right, this one is a bit of a touchy subject, and I'm not going to be afraid. I'm going to dive into it. Letting people go, downsizing, the benefits during the COVID-19, boom, scary topic. So, COVID-19 is a current pandemic around the world. Businesses are being impacted. Personally, my friends, family, business colleagues, all of us are being impacted in one way or another. But is there a silver lining? Can we use this time to grow as individuals and as businesses? Yes, only if we're willing to have those serious talks with ourselves and our team. If you're a business, as an individual, you really need to do some hard looks in the mirror and to make sure you know the direction you want to go. Business is evolving, and we need to make sure that we're on the right track. Things will get better, but will they go back to how they were? It's unknown. I personally don't believe we'll ever go back to exactly the way things are. It's a very challenging time. Things are going to definitely be impacted. So we need to make sure in business we are growing and adapting. So in the business, I want you to come up with a plan. Start as day one right now when you're watching this video. What do you want your business to be? What kind of people do you want to be within your business? What's the direction? Let's have this one singular goal. Then look at your team. Who is willing to adapt to this new principle? Now I know because I've worked for many businesses, I've had employees since they opened their doors, and quite often when I've had to have conversations with those businesses or been a part of them, they often didn't want to let go of that individual out of some misguided loyalty. They've been here since day one. And I agree, there are some benefits of keeping people along with you for that amount of time. However, if you start with your vision over here, but now it's over here, that person who first joined you, have they been able to transition? Are they able to go with the new flow? Or are they stuck reminiscing about the good old days, about how things used to be? We need to move into a new model now. We need to make sure that those who are on our team are willing to grow with us. As a person, is your team, is your business able and willing to help you grow as an individual? Are they supporting you? Are they looking after you as an individual? If not, you might not be the right fit for them anymore. And it's these kind of conversations, when we start to evaluate who is a right fit for our success, either personally or business-wise, where we start to realize we need to shed some old skin. Like a snake, we need to shed that skin and become something new, something different. Like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, we need to grow. And if we're holding on to people who are stuck in the old ways, we might not be able to reach those new goals and new targets. We're really holding ourselves back. So during these times, I really want you in business as an individual to set yourself some new goals and really address who's on your side and who's going to stay with you. Now, I don't want you to just be willy-nilly cutting people from your team and removing staff. We need to make sure we're doing this carefully. A lot of businesses are going to need to downsize. It's a sad fact, and I don't wish it upon anybody. My stress levels rise to the idea of me saying, oh yeah, reduce your staff. But it's the way the world is currently right now, and we need to get on board, or we could seriously have some further impacts in our business. When you know who your business is and who needs to be alongside, you can start having those conversations with your team members. Say, this is where this is where we are. I need you to invest 100% in this path. Can you join me on this ride? Let the person think about it. Give them a day or two. Let them really assess, are they willing to shed their old skin to transform into this new path? If not, you are stunting them. You are holding them back from excelling, and they're doing the same thing too. So as a great leader, you need to own that and say, listen, if you can't join me where I need to be over here, I'm not the right fit for it anymore. I need to find you a better place, a place that's going to value you, that's going to use your skills, because I'm not going to be using your skills in the way that you deserve. And as an employee, you need to really own that and say, you know what? I don't believe in that new model. I need to make some changes. And I know it's a very scary time right now to make those changes, but start having those conversations with yourself, with your employees, within your team. So as these transitions are going along, you can either get on board or move somewhere different that's going to really value you. Things are going to get better. Businesses are going to change. You just need to find the right one that's going to support you and the right team that's going to support you during these times. So when you're looking at downsizing, don't just simply close entire divisions or cut people. You might have to actually look at cutting some managers, some of your leadership team who don't believe in the new direction. Start with the above, make sure you know your why, address it with your team, make sure that they believe it. They live and breathe this new why. Those who aren't, start having a conversation with them, say, listen, this is the new direction we're going. I need you on board with me. Whatever you're doing, do well, best of luck. And I hope to see you guys all on the other side of this because we're going to get through it. Cheers.